Hej, cześć i czołem, z tej strony Silence, a to jest Smyk, który aktualnie delektuje się jabłkiem. Serdecznie witamy Was już w tym 10. odcinku z gry Dziedzictwo Hogwartu. No i będziemy kontynuować sobie jak zwykle przygodę, misje fabularne i misje poboczne, także zapraszam Was na kolejny materiał z tej gry. No i tak kontynuujemy naszą przygodę w tym magicznym świecie. I aktualnie mamy za zadanie spotkać się z Sebastianem, aby nauczyć się nowego zaklęcia. A więc w takim razie udajmy się na spotkanie. No i teraz którą stronę?
Handy
Tutaj
resource
na dół.
indeed, your field guide.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while. It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
The Undercraft.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
No proszę. Czemu on nie wszedł?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister,
Revelio.
Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
No faktycznie brzmi groźnie.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
No, zobaczmy,
It may take a
czego
while to
nas
get the
nauczy.
feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Tutaj to jest to? Tak. Pocisk dalekiego zasięgu, który zadaje obrażenia przy uderzeniu. Wrogowie trafieni atakami ognistymi będą otrzymać obrażenia jeszcze przez kilka sekund. W tym czasie kolizje będą skutkować zapalającymi wybuchami.
Stick to the targets, though.
Revelio.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
No tak, Incendio jest dosyć limitowane, jeżeli chodzi o
Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
To się przyda.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I stoimy przed wyborem. No, on nam powierzył dosyć duży sekret tego pokoju, więc może warto by było mu zaufać. No, spróbujmy. Może będę tego żałował.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
To będzie ciężko tak przez te... By to tutaj mądrze porobić. Wydaje mi się, że tak może być. Niech tak będzie. No dobrze, to wychodzimy stąd.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
No nie, będziemy mówić prawdę.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
No niestety nie będziemy świadkami tej rozmowy. No nie wiem, czy to dobrze rozwiązałem, ale mówi się trudno.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Zabiorę to zadanie tutaj poboczne,
Spare a
ale
moment?
zadania
I could
poboczne...
use your help.
Będziemy sobie, może zostawimy sobie jeden specjalny odcinek na to.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Postać Pawka.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
No więc dostaliśmy zadanie na nowy czar. Zdobądź i wypróbuj jadowitą tentakulę. Czy my to mamy? Sok. Okej. No nie mamy tego. Mandragora. No okej, dobrze. Dajmy sobie to na później.
Revelio!
Portret Iliusa. Obraz ten przedstawia portret młodego czarodzieja, sieroty Iliusa, który ocalił całą wieś przed armią dementorów i czarnoksiężnikiem Rachidianem, rzucając z mysiego Patronusa.
Be allowed to attend.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, it exposes us to their backward way of thinking.
Zajdziemy do profesora Figa i posuniemy tą główną fabułę do przodu.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did, And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
O, no i teraz właśnie. Zobaczymy, co tam.
The room is called the Map
książka
Chamber, by the way. And a
odblokuje.
portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Magiczna magia.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
No dobrze.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
No i pięknie. To zmierzamy w kierunku...
It's time you learned,
Ty-
Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
To rozdają te czary na lewo i na prawo. Będziemy to robić, tak jak mówię, może w następnym odcinku skupimy się na wszystkich pobocznych misjach. A dzisiaj, z tego powodu, że to już 10. odcinek, będziemy po prostu robić to, co najbardziej interesujące. A dlaczego ja w ogóle biegam w tamtą stronę? My mamy się udać... O, to jest troszeczkę daleko. Grubczak do... A, to jest tutaj, w tym... starym lesie albo Forbidden Forest, zakazanym.
Revelio. 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 These rocks have seen better days.
wilki. O, one wyglądają na mocno.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
I mamy skórę wilka. A tak jak już mówiłem, domyślam się, że do niektórych miejsc będziemy mogli tylko wejść w momencie, gdy pozyskamy odpowiednie zaklęcie. Żabki.
Incendio!
A co tam tak zielono? A tu kolejny zwierzaczek do zebrania. Znaczy złapania. No ale dobrze, nie przeciągając. Będziemy mieć jeden odcinek, gdzie będziemy po prostu eksplorować. Myślę, że tak podzielone te odcinki będą może o wiele bardziej interesujące. Jest to dosyć daleko. To cóż to był za dźwięk? Zombie?
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Wygląda na to, że mamy zombie w grze. Spoko. Tu ktoś miał wypadek? Zawalone wejście do jaskini.
Revelio!
Prawdopodobnie można naprawić.
Reparo!
Lub też nie. No dobrze, ale tak jak mówiliśmy, zajmujemy się misjami.
Revelio!
Mamy jakiś...
Levioso! Defendo!
Greg, come in here.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No! I will make you.
Levioso! Incendio! You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Tak.
Revelio!
Porządki w okolicy. Zobaczymy, czy czegoś nie znajdziemy przydatnego tutaj. Raczej nie. To jest jakaś skrzyneczka do otwarcia. A propos skrzyneczek, my tam pozbieraliśmy kilka przedmiotów. Zobaczmy, czy No tak, są troszkę lepsze. Całkiem spoko. Nie, mam 16 na 24, także jeszcze trochę mam miejsca.
Revelio.
Tutaj nic. Oczywiście kasę możemy zostawić. Bardzo przydaje. No i to jest zamknięte. Chyba od tyłu wszedłem tam.
Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
No dobrze. No,
Well, this
troszeczkę
isn't
rozejrzeć.
ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Of course, professor.
Quickly now.
Podkradnięcie się do przeciwnika pozostając niewykrytym pozwala rzucić Petrificus Totalus. Słabsi przeciwnicy zostaną trwale obezwładnieni, podczas gdy silni odniosą znaczne obrażenia.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
Petrificus Totalus.
Well done.
A, znikł. No i co teraz, profesorku? Tak, możemy oczyścić cały obóz?
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalus.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
I mamy też opcję wykonywania misji w trybie stealth.
Petrificus Totalus.
Tam mamy dwóch.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
Not anymore. No jakby rozdzielić tych dwóch tutaj?
Who's that? Over here. Confringo.
Prawie mi się udało.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from
Przeszukaj
Ranrock.
wieżę i jej
These
okolice.
orders
Znajdź coś
indicate that they're after
związanego z
something to do with
imionami.
names. What names? And why here?
Znalezisko może być kluczem do odnalezienia dla goblinów należnego im miejsca na świecie. To tak ich zwodzi. Co to?
I will draw blood.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's
No,
over.
nie są
Let's
pozytywnie
head
nastawieni.
inside.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Trochę szybciej, profesorze, trochę szybciej.
Looks like we
Prosiłbym.
found the entrance.
It's locked.
Już nie.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No
Revelio.
time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
It could indeed.
Revelio.
Ciekawy layout. Dużo kasy. co
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Musimy się nauczyć tego zaklęcia do otwierania zamków. No chyba żartujesz sobie. W takim momencie. No i wkraczamy na teren kolejnego, albo w sumie w tym momencie pierwszego sprawdzianu.
Revelio.
Nie chcemy nic przegapić. No, porządna komnata.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Mamy jakichś wojowników, którzy się prawdopodobnie obudzą wkrótce. Tutaj mamy schody.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Tynki po obu bokach. To lubię. Trochę kasy na zachętę. Raz, dwa, cztery. 4 posągi. 5. Rozejrzyjmy się pierw.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
A, z tej strony nie, ale z tej mamy wejście.
Revelio.
Tu. Wtedy mam tylko przejść i chyba widzimy naszego sparring partnera.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
To było nie fair.
Defendo! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio!
No i po sprawie.
Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. Revelio.
Jest do zebrania? Chyba nie.
Accio. Revelio.
W środku jest jakaś skrzyneczka.
Accio. Was it Accio I used before?
Tam się chyba nie przedostanę.
Revelio! That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. Accio!
Pytanie, czy mi się nie uda wejść nie.
Revelio! Accio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Tu otwierają się kolejne drzwi. O! Z jakiegoś powodu ten
Accio! Revelio!
No to chyba już tutaj wszystko pozbieram.
More statues. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Depulsor! Confringo!
Całkiem zepchnąłem go do defensywy. Całkiem nieźle. Dobre udźwiękowienie.
Revelio!
Tu mamy więcej. A. Dobrze.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
No i teraz musimy się po prostu przetransportować.
Accio!
Aj, spadłem.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Pojawiła się kolejna przestrzeń.
Accio!
Ale czy w jakiś sposób mam przenieść to na drugą stronę? Raczej nie. No nie jestem pewien. Chyba, że mamy to przeprowadzić
Seems I ought to
przez
have that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway.
to.
Something must be different.
Być może nie. Nie, niestety nie da się tego tak zrobić. A tutaj nie
I
ma
need to see how the
tego
room changes when I
mostu.
move in and out of the archway.
Sobie to podstawimy tutaj. I teraz możemy sobie wskoczyć na górę. O, właśnie tak. Tylko
So
zdaje
that's
się,
it.
że...
I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
No właśnie. W ten sposób znowu pojawił się most, który nam pomoże dostać się do końca. Nie tylko most, plus jeszcze ten otwór, do którego musimy się podciągnąć i przejść dalej. To jest ruchoma podłoga. Dziwne falowanie. No i mamy kolejną potyczkę chyba. Zagapiłem się.
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Tak się bawić nie będziemy, moi drodzy.
Defender! Confringo!
Zrobimy nie za szybko.
Leviosa!
Nawet nie da dochodzić. No.
Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
To już była troszeczkę cięższa potyczka.
Revelio!
Tu chyba nic nie ma ciekawego. To jedziemy dalej.
Accio!
Te pokoje znowu się zmieniają. No,
Now
ale...
to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
No nie wskoczę tam w taki sposób. Chyba, że zrobimy to...
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
No i moi drodzy, w taki sposób rozwiązujemy kolejną zagadkę. To nie spadnij. Podekscytował się chłopak zbyt. Wygląda jak to samo miejsce, z którego przyszliśmy. W sumie.
Revelio.
No i znowu jesteśmy zbyt pełni. Coraz więcej niezidentyfikowanego ekwipunku znajdujemy. Taka mała zasada, zielone rzeczy i zwykłe będziemy rozwalać, a wszystko co jest fioletowe i legendarne będziemy zostawiać na sprzedaż. O, to jest dosyć mocne. Nie może mieć więcej eliksiru wigowego. No dobra. No i co?
Don't like the look of this. It's illegal.
Oj, błąd robię. No chyba na to czekam. Nawet nie mogłem zareagować. Może Depulse mogę odbić tą kulę. Zobaczmy. Aha, nie ma nawet czasu, żeby zareagować. A no ja mam jeszcze protego. Nie, to nic nie daje. Co to było? To było wyzwanie.
What a relief.
Dokładnie. No to zostaliśmy przetestowani dosyć nieźle. A to co za wielkolud?
Revelio. Another pensive.
Chyba cię zaplątała tu skrzynka w brodę. O, piżamy dostałem. Super. Na pewno się to przyda.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
No i tu się problemiki pewnie zaczęły.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
To be continued.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
No i pięknie, moi drodzy. Lepszego zakończenia odcinka chyba nie można się spodziewać. Ja wam dziękuję serdecznie za to, że oglądaliście. Jak zawsze komentujcie, lajkujcie i subskrybujcie. W następnym odcinku będziemy kontynuować ten wątek. No i zobaczymy, dokąd nas to zaprowadzi. Ja nazywam się Silence. Do zobaczenia. Cześć.